Alright guys, this is Minecraft 468, and here's my first video. Doop-a-doo-doo. Okay, so for my first series, I'm going to be doing survival single player, and eventually I'll move into other stuff like creative, tech it, SMP, creative multiplayer, stuff like that. So let's create a new world. We will name it Potato. Alright. Seed. Tomato. And done. Alright. Here we go. So some of the not Minecraft stuff that I have planned for in the future is stuff like Gary's Mod. That's one of my probably top played games. I have over 400 hours in it, I believe. And I also plan to do pretty much all kinds of stuff. Like I plan to do a BioShock series. I just completed Infinite, by the way. Great game. If you have not played or finished Infinite, then you need to buy it. And if you already have it but you haven't finished it, finish it. It took me about 8 hours to finish, and it was so worth it. Alright. So some of the main Let's Players who I kind of aspire to be as good, or even as a fraction of as good as, are people like Dan Hardcastle or Nerd Cubed. He's pretty much my favorite Let's Player, and pretty much just a YouTuber, really. I mean, he's funny. He can kind of make me happy when I'm sad. And some of the other people are Blue Zephos and just pretty much everybody in kind of the Let's Play kind of community, I guess you would say. And just a little bit of a story. This might be kind of boring, but I still remember the first Minecraft video that I pretty much ever watched was David and something. I'll put the annotation of his name. I always forget it, but he was the first one I ever watched. He's also known as X. And he's pretty much the one who got me into Minecraft. I watched actually no, that's a lie. The first person I ever watched was Call of Duty 4 Nub or Noob Sniper. He was actually the first one that I watched to play Minecraft. I actually watched him for 12 hours straight. I started at noon and ended at midnight. And I watched his entire Let's Play series. And then from there I moved on to whatever his name. Sorry, but and then I went on to people like Blue Zephos, and recently, within the last 2 years, I'd say I got into Nerd Cubed, and honestly, I wish I would have found out about him earlier, because he's pretty much just, in my mind, the best YouTuber, at least the best Let's Player. So, I don't know why I'm spending so much time on that one tree, but so save a few just in case I need to make charcoal. So where should I put my house? Should I go for a tree house? No. Too kind of difficult to start off with. Once I get some resources going, I might do it, but I say let's make it a lake house. That is in a lake. That happens to be a cave right here. Build my house right here. I think I'm gonna start off with a chimney swift Pueblo. So And to anybody who could possibly watching and saw my main video, the my channel is active video, I'm sorry that's been so long since I made that video. It's just lots of stuff have come up, and one of my friends just recently died, so that was a hard thing to go through, but I'm back, so yay. And hopefully I won't be gone for long periods of time again, but so let me know in the comments how you first found out about Minecraft and when you joined. For me, I think I joined about beta 1.2, I'd say. There's some people who have been there since the beginning. It's pretty crazy. I've just had so many good memories in Minecraft, like Minecraft and Gmod. Like, one of my main friends actually met in Gmod in Trouble in Terrorist Town. And like I said before, I plan to do kind of SMP and creative multiplayer stuff. It's just right now I just want to kind of start off with basically the basics. Also guys, I'm not a professional Minecraft player at all. I mean, there's plenty of stuff that I mess up, and one of the main issues I have is farming. I cannot farm. I still remember when Farmville first came out, I tried it, and within like a day, all my plants were dead, and I left. I mean, seriously though, who is on their Facebook and stuff constantly, and just leaves the page open and checks it every 5 minutes to see if it's done growing yet? Is Farmville still a thing? I think the main thing now is Candy Crush Saga, which is just horrible. I'm not even sure if you can hear my voice over this, but who knows. Also, I'd like to recommend some more YouTubers and just people in general to watch on YouTube. These people, they're not necessarily just YouTube. They live stream, but actually that's their main thing, live streaming, I'd say. Pretty much anybody involved with Legend Zero. I mean, really with Legend Zero, I mean, I first kind of found out about them when they were doing, give me a second. When they were doing a live stream for charity called Summer Showdown for Charity 2. And basically my friend who I was talking about, who I met in Trouble in Terrorist Town, he messaged me. Well, I had some issues sleeping, and this was like at 2 a.m. or something. So I came back, checked my Steam, I found out about this live stream that was going on for 48 hours, and I thought it was kind of crazy, so I watched for about 7 hours that day. It was pretty crazy. And so I've pretty much been watching them ever since that. I mean, definitely not that long, but I feel like I've become a part of the community, at least a tiny bit. For one, they actually know my username. That's the issue I have with lots of live streamers. I mean, they don't really get involved as much. I mean, you might as well just watch a video most of the time. Like with them, you have to ask them questions and join in to the game. Like whenever they do a Minecraft live stream, you have to join the server and actually play on the server with them. And this is another thing. One of the main people involved, Mike, he's actually the founder of Legend Zero. He's a programmer, and him with the help of some of his friends made a game mode, the Minecraft Matchmaking Project, or TMMP. Yeah, sorry. Also, I get words kind of mixed up a lot, so you might notice that. I have lots length of this. Turn that into logs. And like I was saying, well, I'm not actually sure if I mentioned this or not, but I'm going to be doing stuff like Volts, Tekkit, Galacticraft. Well, Galacticraft now is actually a part of Tekkit, which I find very cool, along with dimensional doors and stuff like that. Also, I'm really into science and stuff, and I love how the universe works, so I'll try and do lots of kind of stuff like that. Like I might do Universe Sandbox, and might also do Nerd Cubed. He did something called 3 Free Games Friday, which I always watch, and ironically it's not usually uploaded by Friday. Sometimes it is, but I hope to do stuff like 3 Science Fact Friday or something. Well, I really just want my channel to be something else than just gaming. I mean, there's so many gaming channels now, it's crazy. That's really what YouTube has become known for not just recently, but within the past few years is Let's Plays. I mean, Nerd Cubed, he has millions of fans, I'd say, and I'd say he just hit 1 million fans. And let me make my doors. And I can't wait for his next Let's Play. Have any of you ever heard of the game Desert Bus? Yeah, he's playing it all the way through. That's how much he cares about his fans. Yeah. And if you haven't heard about it, it's a game. It's a bus simulator that was supposed to be for the Sega Genesis as part of a level of a Penn and Teller game, but it was taken out. But somebody found it and basically took it out, and now you can get it. And literally the whole point of it was just to drive a bus through the desert for a few, I think it is a few hours straight. I don't know why I just did that. So let me make some stuff. And also what I'm also going to do is, this is something that really kind of annoys me, is when the person basically just sits there and talks for like a few, seems like, well, actually 10 minutes probably, until it gets to day because they have nothing to do. And what I'm going to do is basically just come out for a minute and stop the recording and come back when it's day, so you guys don't have to sit through it. Alright. Day in 3, 2, 1. Alright guys, it's day. Yay, the sun. Alright. So in my survival series, I plan to not use cheats. I mean, I think cheating's fine for creative, but I just don't feel right when, I mean, survival, the whole point in my mind is that you have to work for it. And you're not really working for it, are you, if you just like spawn in items like with TMI and alright, so this is something that I always do. I'm a person who gets lost easily, so I'm just going to build this. Hopefully this doesn't kill me. Yay. Alright, so that should help me at least a tiny bit to find my house. So if I'm like over here, and for some odd reason I can't see my house, well, actually let me go over here. So if I can't see my house, I'll at least see the big spire. This is something that I used to always do a lot and then I kind of forgot about. So I've lost many houses because I literally just can't find them. Alright. So let's get some stone, shall we? Alright. Let's start the mine right here. And what I like to do is just, I don't really like strip mining like 3x2 or whatever, because you can just dig like this and you'll see if there's anything on the other side. And why did I just break 2 blocks? Like I said, you'll see if there's any ore on the other side. So what's the point of just doing 3? I mean, this is pretty much what I do. So I'll do a mine here, then once I get to bedrock, I'll move over and do one right here. So that way I'll be, like, if I put one right here, then once again, there's no ores I haven't already seen that are on this side. So in my mind, it's a pretty efficient way. And I have no idea how successful my channel will be at all. I don't really want this to be like a full-time thing. I mean, I'd like to have a few videos out a week. But who knows, maybe it'll evolve a bit, but and I might also, well, here's what I'm thinking. Maybe my next series could be a hardcore series. So just tell me what you guys think in the comments or whatever. And I'm not sure if you just saw that, but the Legend Zero leader is now playing Counter-Strike, which makes me think that he might be streaming. Who knows? Alright, let me build a chest. Don't know why I didn't think to do that before, but I'm doing it now, so that's what matters. I'm doing this so I can put my furnace right here, and I still have room for the chest. And also for SMP, I'm just not a big fan of hosting my own server because pretty much of just reliability reasons. Like, if my computer fails or something, well, really, I just don't like hosting it in general. Mainly because pretty much like if you're recording, running Minecraft, and running the server, and having other people on it, then it can get pretty slow, and even though I have a good computer, it still doesn't do much. Also, if you see lag spikes, it's because I have everything turned up, and I still need to install 64-bit Java. I just haven't gotten around to it. Shut up, chicken. Okay. Let's put this right here. And like I said, this is why I kept that, because, I mean, who knows if you're going to find coal. I just like to have charcoal. I mean, if I can find coal, I'd rather use that, but, I mean, charcoal is just quite a bit easier. And I'm starving to death. Where's that chicken? Where's the chicken? Here's the chicken. Come back here, chicken. I will have your chicken. I need your meat more than you do, chicken. Mainly because, unlike you, I'm actually doing something and not just running around being a chicken. Yeah, okay, so since actually, yeah, I don't think I can starve to death, so I'm just gonna try and cook my chicken. I'm not quite sure though, so okay, I can't starve to death. So let's eat the chicken. Nom nom nom. Okay, so like I said, you guys might not even be able to hear me at all, or they're like hearing me too much and it's too loud, but this is why I want to make a first video, just as kind of survival, so I can work out the kinks with fraps and change my mic volume, and I was also, if you guys are wondering how old I am, then don't, because it's personal information. Where were I when I died? I don't want an egg. Want my stuff. I had so many things. You guys are probably laughing like you died over there. And I'm sure that there are going to be comments. But I mean, I'm just worried about finding my stuff. I may just lose it all. Who knows? And also, more about Legend Zero. On the Minecraft server, it's full of secrets and achievements for their website, and it's all like connected, and it's pretty cool. And some of them are easy to find, and some of them are very difficult. Like, there's one of them that's just been taunting me. X marks the spot. And I've been looking for this thing for weeks, and I cannot find it anywhere. Apparently it's the hardest one to find. See? I told you that thing would come in handy. I completely forgot where I was. Ah, chunk ears. Like I said, I hope to... Actually, I don't think I got to say it because I got killed. But I hope to get a better mic, because the one I'm using right now is just a cheap creative mic from the 1990s. It's the color of the old computers. They have that ugly beige color. And I'm going to get like a Snowball or a Yeti. Something that actually has acceptable sound quality. And stuff like that. So, actually, my next video, it'll probably be a Gmod video. And just a tiny bit more about me. I'm a sci-fi fan, so I may make multiple references. And probably my favorite sci-fi thingy, I guess you would say. I don't really know whether to say show or a movie, because there's been a movie of it. I mean, there's been everything of it. It's a comic book series. It's everything. Is Doctor Who. And if you hate Doctor Who, you may have just sighed. If you love Doctor Who, you may have cheered. Who knows? So, I'm probably going to be and why am I just running around in circles? I have no idea. So, it's starting to turn night. I think I'm just going to end the recording here. I'm not sure how long this is going to be, but okay. So this has been Minecraft Player 2468. Potato.